Hello, welcome to the Foundation Fortified Mindful Recruit Academy. In this series, I'm going to produce 4 videos here that are going to try to help you introduce and discover mindfulness practice if you're new to it. Okay? In this first video, I'm going to discuss a little bit about how you want to sit and a little bit about how you can relate to this practice as a first responder well and some disadvantages you might have. But in the next videos, on the second one, I'm going to talk about how to approach your mindfulness practice before you even sit on the cushion, okay? In the third video, I plan on talking a little bit about some common hurdles that you might face during your mindfulness practice in the beginning stages. And finally, on the fourth video, I hope to talk about some long-term goals and what goal attainment really means in mindfulness practice, because it is counterintuitive to what we think of as first responders and Americans in general as what goal attainment needs, right? We need to go achieve something by doing something, by producing something, by burning calories, expending energy, okay? Mindfulness practice works a little bit different than this, and I'll explain that in that video, okay? For now, I want to first just approach sitting, okay? Sitting down in meditation, okay? When I first began meditating, this was, believe it or not, a struggle for the first 6 months. Okay, I'm not the most flexible guy. I've done probably 90% of my meditation sitting in a chair, like the one you're seeing now. Okay, it is perfectly okay to sit in a chair for your meditation practice. It is also okay and appropriate to sit on the floor in a cushion or to sit on a bed or a couch. Okay, the goal is to make sure that you have an erect posture. You want to make sure that your shoulders are square, and you want to be able to rest your hands comfortably either in your lap or on some arms for a chair, okay? This helps maintain our awareness. It helps maintain our ability to focus. Some meditations will come with instructions to lie down or instructions to walk even. All right, we'll get into all of that in Foundation Fortified. But for now, unless instructed otherwise in your meditation sessions that you are hopefully doing, go ahead and sit either on the floor with your legs crossed in a traditional meditation posture that we've seen through the years, or in a chair like this is perfectly okay. All right. I'm going to start you off with the most important piece of advice I can give you as a meditation instructor. If you don't take anything else away from my videos or my content, please take away this next statement. Okay. Mindfulness practice, the most important thing to do is to simply recognize when you're meditating, when you have lost your attention. Okay? You'll be given an instruction like listen to sounds, listen to the breath. And you'll begin to do this in your mindfulness sit. And very quickly you'll begin thinking about something else. And that is okay. All right, recognizing that you've lost your attention. In that moment that you've recognized you're supposed to be focusing on the breath or sounds, and you're now thinking about something else, that is a successful moment in meditation. Okay, that is a successful moment in our awareness to be able to overcome the pull, to be distracted by something else, a false alarm of the mind, and to be able to cancel yourself en route to that dispatch and come back to your center of focus, okay? That is the practice. That is the goal. And the better and better we get at doing that, the better and better our meditation becomes and all the promises that come with the practice, like heightened awareness, more calm attitude, more resilient to our own stressors and traumas, okay? So I just want you to recognize that do not become frustrated in your meditation practice when I ask you to focus on the sensations of sitting. And you try to do this. And for the 30th time in this 5-minute sit, you have to remind yourself to focus, to bring yourself back to the sensations of sitting. That is okay. You just did 30 reps of mindfulness practice in that session, okay? I want you to understand that. So mindfulness is not about having the strongest, most calm mind. It's about being able to see the constant waves of distraction and come back to what you actually want to be focusing on. like our families, our crews, and our lives, not our cell phones or gossip that's going on in the mind. Okay, this is the practice. Finally, I want to talk about how first responders can actually relate to this practice. I believe better than most people. You all know that feeling. That feeling when you just get to the station or the dispatch center that you work at, and the calls just keep coming at a clip and at a rate that the person that you take yourself to be, that walked into that station this morning, that individual that has a family and goals in life, that feeling of self can't even keep up with the amount of call volume and the amount of dispatches that you're going on, right? That feeling right there is what it feels like to be lost in the mind while meditating and just constantly getting distracted by false dispatches, okay? And to be tired. And the goal in meditation is just to recognize that and to come back, okay? These sorts of experiences in our careers lend themselves toward understanding the goal of practice very well and to understand how to perform our practice pretty well. However, and I want to caution my new recruits out there, our job also lends itself toward difficulties with meditation. The traumas we experience, the things that we've seen, the difficulties of balancing a station life and a home life. This does create several hurdles that are unique to us as first responders, and I'm very prepared to teach you through those challenges as well. But we have to start here, okay? We have to start with just a basic understanding of how to train our attention, so that we can then move on to more advanced techniques and more advanced understanding of the mind. Thank you very much for listening to this first training video of the Mindful Recruit Academy. I hope you tune in for the next 3 videos, okay? We should be coming out with those here in the next few days, next few weeks. Please go check out the second video where we'll be talking about an approach, how to approach your mindfulness practice in a very convenient way, in a way that's not going to, keep you wandering confused for many sits. All right. Thank you very much. My name is Josh Granetti, the founder of Foundation Fortified, and I just want to thank you for being here. May you be well and ensure the wellness of others.